Campco Chocolate Factory, a unit of the Central Arecanut and Cocoa Processing Co-op Limited. The Campco Limited is a success story of the people, by the people and for the people. It is a fruit of successful implementation of the vision and values of all founders and the farmers in this region. In early 1970s, a glut in the market caused the price of arecanut fall down sharply and consequently the growers were put into misery and hardship. The solution for this crisis was found in the form of Campco, a multi-state cooperative, a joint venture of the states of Karnataka and Kerala. Campco has developed a brand which people trust through their own experiences.
Welcome to Campco Limited, the Central Arecanut and Cocoa Marketing and Processing Cooperative Limited. Initially started in 1973 under the joint ventureship of Karnataka and Kerala and farmers of Karnataka and Kerala. At present we have 1,10,000 farmer members and 182 branches all over India. Campco at presently handle arecanut, cocoa, rubber and pepper. And as far as cocoa is concerned, Campco started cocoa procurement in 1986 when there was no takers for cocoa, and to market it, to generate the value added product, we have started this factory which you are going to see in the present slide. This factory is a unique factory where you can see from cocoa bean to chocolate under the same roof, the manufacturing of cocoa chocolates in the same roof. We do job work for Nestle's, Lotte, Cadbury's and other multinationals. We have 6 range of products in our factory and the total production capacity is 23,000 metric tons, and last year we have added another 7,000 tons of chocolate production unit in the same roof. This is the overall picture of our chocolate factory. We produce all the varieties of chocolates, molded chocolate we produce, and as far as the total Campco is concerned, we have 47 crores of share capital and 182 branches all over India, and we handle per year 2,600 tons of cocoa bean in this factory. We have a cocoa bean procurement center where we procure cocoa beans from our farmers, and it is the further processing is taken place at our branch level. The fermentation, drying, everything we do at our branch level. Then that beans is transferred to factory where it is further processed into chocolates in this factory. We have a drying yard at Darapuram and Sira where we do the sun drying of the cocoa beans, and the power required for the processing of the chocolate is generated by the windmill. We own our own 3 windmills. One windmill is having the 1.25 megawatt capacity at Hovinahanegali and 0.85 megawatt, 2 numbers of windmill we have at Chikodi. And the total power required, 80% of its requirement is catered by our own windmills. To that extent, we have supported the green energy movement of India. And other than that, for our manufacturing line, we use lot of air conditioning requirement is there. The air conditioning is produced by VAM system, vapor absorption mechanism system. It is once again a green energy system where we use steam as a source for the generation of the air conditioning instead of electric power. To that extent, we are saving electric power from the grid. Other than that, we have the boiler. Earlier we were using furnace oil fired boiler. Later we switched over to biomass fired boiler. We have 6 ton capacity boilers, thermax milk boiler, 2 numbers. To that extent, our cooperative could save a lot of money in the form of fuel saving by using biofuel mass. And about our factory is concerned, we have about 1500 employees working in this factory, and about 600 employees are there in our marketing field, and about 14 area sales office all over India we have installed, and our marketing is done all over India as well as abroad also. And about 15 containers of drinking chocolate we export every month to African countries, and it is one of the well developed brand in African countries. And as far as our strength is concerned, our members are our strength. We have 1,10,000 members as such now, and it is governed by the Multi-State Act, registered under Multi-State Cooperative Act.
A sudden withdrawal by the buyers of cocoa from the procurement operations due to crash in the international market came as a shock to cultivators. Karnataka and Kerala governments enthused at this stage the Campco to enter on the scene and rescue the farmers from distress. Campco willingly took the responsibility to enter the cocoa market and performed a savior's role. After entering into the cocoa market, the cooperative was able to export cocoa beans worth Rs 40 million to European countries in the initial phase of Image's cocoa to operations.
ಕೊಕ್ಕೋ ಬೆಳೆಗಾರನಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಡಿಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಗಾರನಾಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ಕೋದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾಗಿ ಕೊಕ್ಕೋವನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರಿ ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕೊಕ್ಕೋ ದೇವರ ಪೇಯ ಅಂತ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ವಿದೇಶದಿಂದ ಬಂದದ್ದಾಗಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾರತದ ಅಡಿಕೆ ತೋಟಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಥೇಚ್ಛವಾಗಿ, ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಕರಾವಳಿ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅರೆಮಲೆನಾಡು ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದ 40 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಈ ಕೋಕೋ ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅಡಿಕೆ ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಗ್ರ ಕೃಷಿ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮತ್ತು ರೈತನ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಒಂದೇ ಏರುಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಕ್ಕೋ ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೊಕ್ಕೋ ಹಣ್ಣಿನಿಂದ ಬೀಜವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ನರ್ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಿಡವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪೋಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಗಿಡ ನೆಟ್ಟು 3 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಫಲವನ್ನು ಬಿಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದರ ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳು ಬಿಡ್ತವೆ. ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೋಷಕಾಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ 2 ಬಾರಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೋನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವುದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಕೋಕೋ ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 4-5 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ನಂತರ ಇದು ಹೆಚ್ಚೆಚ್ಚು ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನು ಬಿಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿ ಸುಮಾರು 30 ವರ್ಷಗಳವರೆಗೆ ಕೋಕೋ ಗಿಡಗಳು ಲಾಭದಾಯಕವಾಗಿ ಫಸಲನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ.
Harvesting and post-harvest. Harvesting cocoa. Forastero-type cocoa beans are used for making Campco chocolate, and harvesting of cocoa involves removing ripe pods from the trees and opening them to extract the wet beans. Fermentation. Fermentation can be carried out in a variety of ways, but all methods depend on removing the beans from the pods and piling them together or in a box to allow microorganisms to develop and initiate the fermentation of the pulp surrounding the beans. The fermentation process decides the quality of raw cocoa. The fermentation process begins with the growth of microorganisms. The chemical reactions that take place during fermentation cause the chocolate flavor and color to develop. Drying. Cocoa beans are dried after fermentation in order to reduce the moisture content. There are 2 methods for drying beans and artificial drying. Sun drying.
ನಾನು ಶ್ರೀಧರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಕೊಕ್ಕೋ ರೀಜನಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೈತರು ತಮ್ಮ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದಂಥ ಕೊಕ್ಕೋ ಪಾಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಒಡೆದು ಬೀಜದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ತರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಾವು ಈ ಬೀಜಸನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
With the setting up of the chocolate manufacturing factory at Puttur, the cooperative has been able to increase local consumption of cocoa-based products and to export value-added industrial products. With a view to create a permanent demand and a steady market for the cocoa beans, Campco established a chocolate manufacturing factory at Keminje village in Puttur Taluk in Dakshina Kannada district, adopting foreign technical advancement in chocolate manufacturing. The factory was set up in 1986 at an initial investment of Rs 116.7 millions.
Welcome to Campco Chocolate Factory. Myself Francis D'Souza, Factory Manager. So here in our factory we manufacture semi-finished products like cocoa mass, cocoa butter and cocoa powder, which goes as an ingredient for chocolate production. And in finished product side we produce molded chocolates, enrobed chocolates, sugar boiled confectionery and drinking chocolate. In molded chocolates we have Melto, cream, crunchos and dark tan, and in enrobed chocolates we have Turbo, Campco bar, Megabyte, as well as wafer coated chocolates like Crust. Most of the machineries of this factory are imported and from well-known branded companies like Carle Montanari Italy. Then we have molding machine and mixing plant from Asted, Denmark. Enrobed side we have coating machine as well as cooling tunnels from Solich, as well as Otto Ansel, Germany. Then from our own country like Bosch and Uflex machines. This is all about our factory. You will learn more when you have a factory around the factory. Thank you, one and all.
At Campco, quality is an integral part of our quality management system, that is FSSC 22000, and international certification for food safety. These principles guide our actions to manufacture and deliver safe, compliant, consistent and preferred products to all our consumers and customers. Our commitment is to never compromise on quality, safety and compliance. To accomplish this task, we have a team of professionals including food scientists, analysts and microbiologists to assist the production team round the clock to maintain highest degree of quality and safety. Finally, quality is a teamwork, it is the combined effort and contribution of all the people, and the responsibility of quality assurance department is to make sure that the product produced in a right way. It is the responsibility of the quality assurance department to produce the products in the right way consistently every time.
The production process starts from the issue of raw materials from the stores to the production flow. The operators who are in the plant ensure that the right quantity of raw materials are added per batch in the production process. The operators also in the line, they also check the process parameters like the speed, temperature, pressure, the time, etc., so that uniform constant quality product is it's reached. We also have online checks like magnets, sieves, meshes, and metal detectors to ensure that the end product is 100% safe for consumption.
We have 5 major process lines and 3 other allied lines, in which cocoa and cocoa products are the one of the line, where cocoa beans are cleaned, crushed, roasted, milled, and converting into cocoa mass, cocoa butter, and cocoa powder, which is the major raw material for any chocolate products. We have also having chocolate mixing and molded line, where retail products and bulk institutional products are making rupees 10, rupees 20 or rupees 100 MRP products, and also bulk products. We also having enrolled products, eclair products, and instantized drinking chocolate products. The main aim of the production is to produce safe food in required specified recipe and standards. The motto of the production is less inventory and timely delivery to the market. The production aim is 3M, that is machineries, man, and materials.
Welcome to the Finance Department of Campco Chocolate Factory. At Finance Department, we arrive at the product costing of each of the product manufactured by Campco. There are mainly three basic attributes of a cost. First one is the reasonableness of the price. Second one is the competitor's price. And third one is the actual cost incurred by Campco. When we come at the actual cost incurred by Campco, there are 4 ingredients of cost. First one is the raw material cost, second one is the labor cost, third one is the packing material cost, and fourth one is the marketing cost. The major portion of the cost is the marketing and the packing material cost. When we come to the raw material cost, it is the cocoa and the sugar which constitutes major portion. And we come to the labor cost, it is the conversion charges and the electricity and fuel which constitutes a major portion. I am very happy to say that Campco has reached a turnover of 16,000 million rupees in the year 2016-17. Thank you.
छू रहा दिल खुशियों का स्वाद है प्यारा, ये प्यार स्वदेशी लाया, बड़ा प्यारा निराला कैम्को चॉकलेट। छू रहा दिल
कैम्को स्वदेशी चॉकलेट्स।